Music!
Hello, this is DJ Ream with the Radio Rod Show vlog update. This is 20th of April. Now, one thing I'm going to start doing, I didn't really dawn on me until earlier, was a lot of my submissions I get for radio broadcasts come on the weekend. And I've got a couple of things that I'm going to go through, actually a bit more than I planned for this vlog, which is good news. The first one I was going to do on my previous vlog, but I did it as another subject. This was Blackdoghat. Now, of course, a lot of people know I've been playing to death for about a year. Actually, it's the year today since they were here. That's quite funny, isn't it? Actually, technically, it's yesterday was the Saturday, but obviously the 20th didn't hit today because every year, obviously, the date changed the day. But it's been a year since they did their acoustic performance in on the 20th of last year, which is the 20th of April on Saturday evening. And their video can be seen, and I'll attach the link to the description below. Now, they got a brand new EP out. Oh yes, and this is one of the reasons why I'm doing this vlog actually, one of the reasons. Put it on my tablet forward to show you. This is their new EP. Fuck. Yes, there you go, Blackdoghat. Ian Nicholson and John Sage were here last year. So the 6 tracks are, I'll get that for you. I think some of these were actually played on their live broadcast, but obviously these have been recorded in studio in London. They are Already Gone, which was recorded live. Come to Town, which is the one I actually, which one I for some reason didn't film. I don't know why I wrote at the beginning. Drowning Me, which is a brand new recording because Tina, the German cello player, on this, I believe, because Drowning Me is on Planetarium, which is the previous album. Just for Hell of It, which has been on SoundCloud for some time. Senseless, which was actually, I'm not quite sure it's a brand new track, but some of these are off SoundCloud. And Soul on Fire, which is kind of a Halloween thing, which was requested at the time. But yeah, that is my logo, of course, donated to me for the past year by Lisa Ann from America for my radio posters, and of course I've got a separate one for doing show podcasts. And of course, like I said, ones I broadcast live are done to podcast, so you get live broadcast to podcasts on every single one. The previous ones were on www.mixcloud.com/Radio Variety Show, and the link will be down in the description. There's about everything I mentioned, including these guys. Now, these are actually Canadian. Shoot the Moon. These guys got Lance, I think, got me through Twitter. So I'm at DJ Reeman on Twitter. I've had submissions before via Twitter through my Gmail. And these guys are called Shoot the Moon. There you go. I thought I mentioned they sent me some tracks to play. I will be playing them tomorrow on my radio show, which is the 21st. That is Shoot the Moon. Barnacules. And that's the band, all the way from Canada. Shoot the Moon. The latest EP is called The First. And you've got Sean, brackets Woody Woodhouse, lead guitars and vocals. Got Lance Trojan, who sent me the music, bass guitar and vocals. Phil Smith on percussion, and Don Thomas. Yeah, that actually says, if you can read that, on guitar and vocals. One more information before you even play anything is www.shootthemoonband.com. So that's a brand new music I got today, literally. Actually, I think it was yesterday. So, like I said, a lot of the submissions I get in the weekend, just when I sing, isn't it? Or just beforehand when I'm working and I play them on the next show, because at the moment I'm only doing one show a week and including these vlogs. Right, now, I've played many tracks by Karena K before. She's actually part of the Rattle and Bone group, or act, with Wiley Bow Walker. He's the main guy. It sounds like Tom Waits. I'm always comparing his voice to Tom Waits. It's funny, well, the older Tom Waits. What else is it? That is Shoot the Moon, Barnacules, and that's the band, all the way from Canada. Shoot the Moon. Now, this is a new track. I think I've had Batman Blue before by Karena K. So I think I've had a demo. But this is actually the proper release. It is coming out soon, or I didn't actually catch the information on my Gmail account. But that is the cover. Batman Blue by Karena K. There you go. That is how I'll put the anything I miss or forget, I'll put below anyway. One thing I actually don't do very often is, well, I've been, any subscribers I get to YouTube I mention on my vlogs when I come across, when I do them. It's going to be depends what I'm doing. It's really busy week. Now, somebody messaged me via YouTube. Tyrannosaurus Rex is actually under. Tyrannosaurus Rex, yeah, get it right. I thought it was a dinosaur. That's pretty good wording. Now, she's just comedy. And when I saw, this is her channel. It does comedy. The one I saw, which was quite cool, which is I got stuck inside my head, which I don't know what the concept was initially, but you see swill pictures, you know, being drawn to you on Facebook. That's kind of the idea. She's looking at one at the beginning and she draws herself in. So that's a YouTube channel. There you go, Tyrannosaurus Rex. Now, keeping on to YouTube channels, I was going to do this first. I got sidetracked with the Blackdoghat stuff because that did pin on the order. So another YouTuber I come across who I've had subscribed for a while actually, I subscribed to him, is a history of film. I was really fascinated by this. I'm always interested in history no matter as a land, like time team and things like that. But this is filmmaker IQ, John Hess. I thought it was a teacher style. I went on his website the other day, so I've never been on his website for some reason. I've been on his YouTube account. His latest is the history of movie trailers, which is quite good. And the one subject I keep popping up at work because I sell sweets and drinks at a place I'm employed at. He was on about popcorn. If you can see on the bottom there, the science history of popcorn. Now that's really, I didn't know there's two types of popcorn, you know. But well, he says on his channel that. All the cinema industry was basically survived on popcorn, really. God. So that's filmmaker IQ. That's also on Twitter, filmmaker IQ. Aforementioned, it's a really good channel. He basically goes along. He's a tutorial, a tutor, and it goes the history of cutting, the birth of cinema continuity editing, the history of censorship, and the one thing I was interested in, I was quite fascinated, the history of colour and blue screen. He goes through all that, and he goes through certain things. It's really quite cool. So check him out. If you're interested in movies of any description or want to know or ask him really, you know, it goes along. He bases on the concept of being a teacher, tutorial. So it's really good stuff. His videos about between 17 and between like 40 and 20 minutes long, but getting engrossed. It doesn't seem it just flies. The one thing I just literally watched before I started doing these videos this afternoon, about like 2 hours ago, is the third Geekout that Barnacules and Chris Barnacules just done. I did it last night actually, 2 hours in Seattle. Chris invited Barnacules a couple of months ago. This is really good, and this is what I call the mash shot. There you go. There's a scene in MASH where they stood at a table, sat at the table, looked as though they're praying. I call the mash shot. And Barnacules has been threatening this for about the last 2 Geekouts. He said, if we get to 1,000 likes in the video, do a truffle shuffle like the guy who does in the Goonies. So there you go. He's famous for that. Yeah. So yeah, many thanks for watching, guys, of the Radio Rod Show channel, for watching the videos. I know there's some more successful than others and views and stuff. I've been putting stuff on Facebook lately, and it's at DJ Reman on Twitter. I'm on Twitter quite a lot, really. It depends on the time I've got. I'm at work, I can go on my mobile and check stuff. I do receive emails quite a lot from bands and artists. Mainly people just catch me, I don't know where they catch me from, but I do plug stuff on, I'll plug these videos on Twitter, I'll plug bands on Twitter and stuff like that. And I'm on Facebook quite a lot, really. And of course, I'm live Monday the 21st, which is tomorrow. I'm going to broadcast Blackdoghat, all 6 tracks, Karena K's track, Battle and Blue, and Shoot the Moon. I'll do it all tracks, so that's all new stuff coming up. And that show will be podcasted probably Tuesday evening because I'm at work all day. My email address is djremanuk@gmail.com. If you want to contact me, you can always contact me through this channel, of course. It's quite easy to do, and I've been tweaking it a bit lately. Since I've been concentrating more on vlogs, because obviously there isn't many performances coming. Really depends. So yeah, this is me, DJ Reman. Thanks very much, everybody, for watching this. Feel free to subscribe and like the video below. I actually sometimes forget, but you know, thanks for watching anyway. And I put this up for people because, as a side subject, partly the reason I put up footage in the first place for a lot of these bands is because a lot of people are fans outside the UK, and obviously if they can't come to a gig, they can watch it. And of course, all the guests that are radio guests are actually all radio guests have got live broadcasts. And what I've done with Some of them at the moment, Blackdoghat and Johnny Cook. I put the actual links to the broadcast below. It's all 2 hours, even though the video is only about 45 minutes. There is a live broadcast podcast to go with that. Many thanks for watching this weekly vlog.
To the station! Music! No matter how random things might appear, there's still a plan.
RVS.